Hey all, happy Easter and welcome back to the homestead. So today we've chosen ourselves a nice Easter movie and prepared food for the day. So whilst eating lovely food, we were having Easter eggs and playing games and preparing ourselves for the car show later on. So as you can see, chilled on the sofa, really not done much today.
Eliza, what you doing? What you doing? You're cutting Daddy's hair? Oh my goodness.
So after a much needed break, we are on to the next project, wall panels. So there was two colours we wanted to choose from, the black and brown. So we actually went with the brown for the bedroom and had a hefty drive to go and get it. It was 2 hours there, 2 hours back. Good morning. Happy Easter weekend, everybody. So we're back here today. I'm going to do the media wall in the bedroom. So at the moment we are just putting the heating on because it's cold here. So over here I've got my trellises ready for putting on the media wall panels. So I'll walk into the room with you all. And I'm going to pretty much do this wall here today, and then I'm going to block up this door for the ensuite because we don't really need that door, and then I'm going to put a media wall across here as well for the TV later on. So because we're in a bit of a rush today, because we actually go into a car show in Enniskillen, which is something different. So while I'm busy doing the media wall, Lydia is going to do some washing. So I'll put a little time lapse of bits and bobs just so we can get the media wall on. Look at that little fence. Ah, that's good, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Peace out. So basically, now that I've cleaned the floor, took the plugs away, I'm ready now to do the media wall. So what I'll do is I'll just take a measurement from this corner up there. So that's 197.5, and I just make sure that it's the same this side. So all my cuts are the same. 197.5. I then just make a mental note. So when I go and cut, I know exactly what my heights are. We're quite lucky here because obviously it's an engineered mobile home, so all the measurements are going to be the same. Unlike some houses, things after time they tend to, like, you know, some parts of the house sag and some parts whatever. So at least I know that this is 197.5 all the way across. What I'll do is I'll mark these then later on once I've cut the board, just to cut those corners out and go from there. So what I'll do now is do a little time lapse of me cutting the boards at 197.5, and then I'll bring them in here and then I'll mark out the corners to cut out. So what I've done now, as you can see, I've made my measurement. Sorry about the generators on, so I don't know if you can hear me. You can use my microphone. So now that I've marked my 197.5, I now need to cut it. So this is just a little jig that I've made for my circular saw. So I know when I put that on the line there, it cuts perfectly straight. I could always show you how I made this thing, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So basically I put it on there, I stick it on like so, make sure it's perfect, which it is. I get my saw, I put it on, and then I just go for it. Here we are, 1.975. Cut to perfection. Get rid of that. Obviously it's a bit dusty, so what we do is we'll clean it off, take off all the little burrs, but all that there will go at the bottom of the floor, so you're not going to see, you know, all the messy bits at the top. So that's how we do it. Clean it off, and then I'll show you when I bring it to the wall. So now, obviously, just cut the main bit, so as we can see, it fits like a glove. So now what I'll do is I'll bring it to here, because obviously, again, like it's engineered, it's fitted levelly through machinery. So now all I'll do here is I'll take my mark, and I know that's going to be straight. I'm going to cut this section out now here, and then I'm going to offer that in and then work my way from left to right.
Yeah, go.
Okay, so basically I've measured my height, as you've seen. So all I'm doing now is just taking the width of the cupboard. So for that there it's 41.5. So basically I'm just coming across, finding 41.5, which is obviously in the best spot ever, thankfully, which is not, but nothing ever is simple. So then again here, 41.5. So I know that I need to go through the center of this now, which is going to be marvelous. And then what I do here, because I know the worktop is level. Oh, can you just grab me my screwdriver, please? Sorry. She's just using my assistant to get me my tools. Thank you there, assistant. Oof, bit of pressure there. Yeah. So, get back on my knees. Offer it back up. Hang on. There's a nail that I need to cut, which is in the silly place. So then, basically, get that nice and straight. I know where I am. It's lovely and straight anyway. Give myself my mark. I know I'm there, so go across. So now I got that, and I've got this, and that's my square to cut out, and then I can push it in, and there we are.